Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monster Truck Militia. I'm one of your hosts, Vincent Ackert. I'm joined alongside Colt Durham, and we are here for an action-packed night of events for Monster Truck Militia. We have 3 shows to cover for you. We're going to kick it off here in Bridgeport, New Jersey, and then we're going to head all the way to Grays Harbor Raceway, Elma, Washington. I'll tell you what, Cole, we're covering the whole nation. Nationwide coverage tonight coming at you from MTM, and I tell you what, the finale is going to be insane. Look at this track. The toughest Monster Truck Tour finale is going to conclude here in Medford, Oregon, and it's going to be something you won't want to miss. But we're going to start it off here in Bridgeport, and Colt, I think you got something to cover. Start it off with our field of trucks.
Yeah, man, this is going to be an awesome time broadcasting with you here tonight. We're going to kick things off here with Trevor Amos behind the wheel of Jester.
You know, Trevor, a really good driver. And then we got Travis Palm, the Black Pearl, ready to make a name for himself here tonight in Bridgeport.
Yeah, Travis Palm, a big name in the field. Also a huge name in the field, Blake Thompson, driving overboard. 10 years of competition. Big name there.
And then we got Trevor Amos, Bad Company, 9 years of competition. This guy is one of the best racers on the site.
Can't wait to see him on the field. Also, another guy can't wait to see is Jack Merkel behind the wheel of Kraken with 9 years of competition.
He's subbing for Fernando Martinez. And then we got Tyler Richman in Rage, 4 years of competition, and this guy's been dominant so far.
And also another big name is Chris Bialik behind the wheel of Wildside with 3 years of competition.
And your fastest qualifier tonight, and the team captain of Monster Truck Throwdown, Mark Culinary Avenger. And you know what, Colt? It's time. It's time for racing. Round 1 racing right here. We're going to show 2 races from round 1. These 2 races were pretty insane as we're off the line. Trevor Michaelesco got the whole shot. Yeah,
we got a true David versus Goliath race here. Trevor Michaelesco, of course, the heavy non-favorite to win this race. Got to say, Mark Culinary is the heavy favorite to win.
Hold on.
But
and it's
wow.
going to be Jester. Jester pulling the upset victory over your fastest qualifier and team captain, Mark Culinary. Must be a good feeling for him. As next race, we got Tyler Richman in Rage taking on Overboard Blake Thompson.
Yeah, Tyler Richman also been coming up in Briggs of Rod as a up-and-coming driver. Of course, Blake Thompson, one of the most winningest drivers in Sim Monsters. And this race is going to come down to the wire here and down to the final.
It's going to be close, but it's going to be Rage. Tyler Richman pulling the upset victory over Blake Thompson.
Oh, look out!
In round 1, as it will be Rage. And we are now in the semifinal. Your semifinal matchup is going to be Trevor Amos and Bad Company taking on Trevor Michaelesco, who just got the upset victory in Jester.
The man himself taking on Trevor Michaelesco, the battle of the Trevors in Jester. Of course, Trevor Michaelesco looks great. Round 1 taking out Mark, and right there he's keeping up with Amos. That's not an easy task.
Go around the final corner. Who's it going to be? It's very close. And
oh my!
That's going to be a tough call. That's Trevor Amos.
Yeah, you can't call that with the naked eye. Thankfully, we have replays.
Yeah, kudos to the officials out there making the call. But our final semi-final matchup is Chris Bialik in Wildside taking on Tyler Richman. And we've seen this matchup before.
Yeah, you don't really get to see Tyler Richman drive a lot in Briggs of Rod's leagues, but you got Chris Bialik, who's well known in a lot of leagues, and Tyler Richman trying to make a name for himself. And if he can win this race, he'll definitely stand out in the field.
And it's going to be another photo finish, but it's going to go to Chris Bialik in Wildside, moving on to the finals. And it is something to note, Chris Bialik is undefeated thus far in racing as he took the win in Ionia. And it's time for your final round matchup, Wildside, driven by Chris Bialik taking on Trevor Amos in Bad Company.
Yeah, we got Georgia boy himself, Trevor Amos, taking on Chris Bialik. I think these guys are 2 good friends in real life, and they're going to be taking on each other here in the championship race to see who's going to take the win here.
And off the line, it's almost a dead heat, but this is where it comes down to. All these corners as we're going into the final turn. Who's it going to be?
It's going to come down to take the better turn here. Looks like Trevor Amos with a slight bobble. It's going to be Chris Bialik taking the championship win here in the final.
And I tell you what, undefeated. He keeps it up, Chris, keeping up the momentum here in Bridgeport. And I tell you what, Colt, this guy is on a rail. And he's going to spin it into some donuts for you fans. And you know what? Let's get a word with Wildside driver Chris Bialik.
This is is honestly a shocker for even me. I mean, just coming into here, I was mostly focused on freestyle. I even said before the show, I just want to freestyle tonight, but coming out here and racing, you know, keeping everything smooth, close to the turns, get another win against Trevor and TJ as well as Travis. It's just an honor. It's an awesome feeling to come out here, take another W, and we'll see what happens in freestyle.
As you heard it right there from Chris Bialik, driver Wildside, really pumped after his racing win. But next up and first up for freestyle, this guy lost round 1, so he's going out first. You know, Colt, this is very unlike Mark Culinary going out first for freestyle. However, this is kind of an advantage for our drivers as he does have a fresh freestyle track.
Yeah, I gotta say, this whole season has kind of been unlike Mark Culinary. You know, Mark Culinary is usually one of those guys you really have to look out for, but you know, this really hasn't been his season. You know, he hasn't really been doing as good as he's wanted to do, but he's looking to make up that reputation of the season here tonight in freestyle competition to see if he can take home a freestyle win here before the season ends.
You know, Bridgeport is definitely a chance to do that. I know he's not too far from home here. I believe this is actually his hometown show. Yes, it is here in New Jersey, so you know, definitely going to turn up the heat. And so far, he's having a great run, great flow, and great track coverage. But I'll tell you, I mean, I guess his bad luck might be from, you know, talking bad about the Malicious Moss truck here. So it might be because of that, but look at that move right there. That's not bad.
To a nice double wheelie there. You don't see that a lot. And that was an awesome combo right into the next obstacle. This guy is so technical with his freestyles. He's a really great freestyler, and he does a lot of moves that you won't see the rest of the night. And he's doing a great job here to set off the freestyle bar.
Oh, stuffs it into the car there.
Little bobble there. Yeah, a little bobble there, and that's not going to help him out.
I think I ate my words on his bad luck coming from talking bad about the Malicious Moss truck here, because Mark Culinary is throwing down and puts it into a stoppy, transitioning from the big air. That was awesome, and you know, you gotta have a certain shock package for moves like this.
Yeah, right into the obstacle with the nose wheelie. That was awesome. You're not going to see that from a lot of other drivers. You know, Mark's doing a great job here. He doesn't know how the other drivers are going to react to this course, so he's kind of doing a blind freestyle here with a blind reaction. So, yeah, I got to say, he's doing a great job here, and he's definitely going to have a good score.
Most definitely, and you know, I'm excited to see those scores from Mark.
Save it! Bring it back! Oh,
wow.
Man.
What are those scores, Colt? Let's hear them, because that was an insane run. But
yeah, Mark Culinary coming in with a 32 for his total.
What a way to start it off, but we're going to kick off some freestyle highlights with Jack, Merkel, and Kraken. And, you know, Jack subbing for Fernando Martinez. Jack had a good run. We're going to get the scores here from Colt here in a second, but you know, Jack, you know, another technical freestyle. He's been around a long time, you know, competed in WRA, and, you know, this guy knows how to put down a run. But we're going to go down with Colt here in a second with the freestyle scores.
Yeah, the sidewall man himself, Jack Merkel. If I had any other sub, or if I had somebody wanting me to sub my truck, I'd want it to be Jack Merkel. This guy, a longtime veteran, of course, came out here and scored with a 26. It wasn't enough to take the lead here, but he had a great run going here. I think this is where he ended it.
Yeah, tough break there. You know, PTSD from the tech official down there as we had Kraken take out an official in Ionia. But next up is Black Pearl, Travis Palm. And this guy, you know, you never know what to expect when you see Travis out on the track in Black Pearl. And he proved that tonight as, I mean, just watch this run. Colt, I'll let you take it away.
He's got a beautiful wheelie here going, you know. Absolutely beautiful textbook wheelie. He's putting it right into a little save. That was unique. I've never seen something like that before. Of course, we're going over some highlights of his run. Huge nosedive. Got to be careful here. The officials will shut him off. And he brings it back on all four tires. And of course, he's trying to beat a 32 for Mark Culinary. He's sitting comfortably in first place and right into a little bicycle to stoppy. He's trying to stand out from the rest of the field, and he's doing a great job of doing that so far.
You know what, let's take a look at this. Let's hear the scores as we watch the end of his run with some massive air over the bus. You got to do moves like that if you want to win here in Bridgeport. And he's going to throw it in reverse.
Beautiful run. Of course, he tried to beat a 32, and the score's coming in. It's going to be a 31 for Travis Palm. A beautiful run, but not enough to take out the man in the lead, Mark Culinary, and Avenger.
And look at this guy. He's getting on top of the truck. I mean, look at these fans. They're so excited for him. And, you know, I know Travis is stoked right now. Although he didn't take the lead, what a run. But look at this. Trevor Mike Lesko coming out hot.
Yeah, Trevor Michaelesco, another name to look out for. You know, he's an aggressive driver, an aggressive racer, and he really stood out in racing. He's on 2 wheels. He's going to try to bring it back into a nice save. We've seen a lot of nice saves so far this event, and Trevor Michaelesco is doing a great job trying to stand out from the rest of the pack.
And, you know, Trevor, he made that truck hike up there. He just turned into it and, you know, got into the save. That was pretty cool, but, you know, this was the end of the run, and let's hear those scores.
It's going to be a 25 so far. It's the lowest score of the night so far. Hopefully, he does not end up in last place here in Freestyle.
And next up was your former, I believe, Freestyle champion, Tyler Richman, coming out big, but he came out too big, as this was the beginning of the end right here.
Yeah, he had a great run going there, a great start, but sadly, it's not going to be enough. It's going to be a 26, and that's going to be second to last so far in Freestyle.
And here's Trevor Amos, your buddy, coming out here, bad company. And a nice slap, really. And, you know, Trevor, you know, he can win racing, he can win freestyle. You never know what this guy's going to come out and do. And, you know, he's one of the best drivers on the site and one of the most technical, as you see him doing a bicycle.
Yeah. Into a little save there. That's on purpose. This guy, he's so good on 2 wheels. Like, this guy's really evolved into a 2-wheel driver. He's doing so good with balancing the truck on 2 wheels, learning how to adapt the truck, and he's really good with handling the truck. Something new here.
What a
That's
save.
Not wow, nice save. Trevor Amos from Cummings, Georgia, is doing a great job here in freestyle.
Oh, save it! Come on. No, he's on his lid.
Oh no, and it's going to come out to be a 33. It's going to be a new leader here in freestyle. Trevor Amos in bad company.
Well deserved from those highlights, but it's time to go back to some full runs. Blake Thompson overboard. You know, this guy lost in round 1, and, you know, if you guys know Blake, that guy ain't happy right now. So Blake's going to give this truck hell. As you see, he's coming out with some massive aggression.
Yeah, I believe this guy lost round 1, which is not like Blake. You know, this guy's a solid racer, a solid freestyler, and a solid competitor to compete with. He's great. He's a great guy to talk to and a great friend, and he's doing a great job here in freestyle, and he's
what a
beautiful wheelie.
What a wheelie, riding it out over the van.
Holy crap.
And
that was textbook.
And that was technical. Not only was that textbook, and you got to do moves like that if you want to win the night here in Bridgeport. You know, this is a massive floor. Talked to some drivers before the show, and they were very excited to get on this this dirt here tonight. As you know, everyone's been very excited for it. Nice save right in front of the crowd.
Oh, look out!
Though.
Yeah, this he's doing a great job. Blake Thompson, of course, I know him from SSRS and WRA and RRMJL. And this guy, he's everywhere. He competes in almost every league, and he always stands out in the crowd. Yeah, right over the tire. That was awesome.
He just jumped over the tire while he was in a donut. I don't know what we're going to call that. The helicopter, I don't know. But I tell you what, this guy is on the throttle like a light switch. On and off, on and off. He doesn't know half throttle. He only knows full throttle. And this is a great run right here. Hitting everything every which way. This is a perfect run right here.
Yeah, the brake pedal is non-existent to this guy. He does not need a brake pedal. You could take it out of his truck, and he would still put off amazing freestyles either way. And holy crap, he's really walking this one out. The fans are getting a good view of under the truck.
For the transition.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he could transition, that would have been one of the best moments of the season.
Huge air.
Oh my god.
Look at the hang time on that. And he's going to spin it right into a donut. This guy almost filled the clock. He's got barely any seconds left. Blake Thompson burning it down here in Bridgeport, and that motor is getting hot and it's smoking.
This has got to be one of the best runs of the season so far. This guy's on the ragged edge. You know, these Bridgeport fans are tough judges, and this is what it's going to take the lead from Trevor Amos and Bad Company.
Just completely burning this truck into the ground, gonna pocket it once again.
My god.
Transitions it into a little slap wheelie, and that's gonna be the end of the run. Let's hear those scores.
Scores coming in, it's going to be a 37. It's your new leader, Blake Thompson and Overboard.
And that is the highest score of the season, 37. But hold on a minute, one more to go, and it is Chris Bialik in Wildside. You know, the only thing that was bad with Blake's run was that backup, but that really, I even forgot that happened with how crazy he went. And Chris, starting off similar to Blake with a pocket.
Nice. Yeah, Blake, the thing about Blake's run, he had so many moves, you forgot the flaws. You know, the best thing in freestyle you can do here tonight, the more ramps you hit, the better your score is going to turn out. And Chris Bialik, so far, is going ramp to ramp, no stop, you know, not stopping whatsoever. And he's doing a great job here with momentum.
It's really shocked me seeing Chris Bialik this season. And, I didn't really expect him to be as dominant as he's being this season here in Monster Truck Militia. And, making great use of the track, only the second person to hit that tire. And, wow, what a bicycle. And look at the truck control, Colt.
He's still going. I think he learned that from his buddy Trevor. On two wheels, he's really been mastering this truck all season. Some huge air. He's got this truck dialed up here for Bridgeport, and he's doing a great job here trying to maneuver this truck around this tight course.
And, if he's going to win this, he's going to have a wow moment, and it's going to be close. And, I think Blake Thompson so far has the better run, but look at that, a nice transition. That will definitely help him. As he's getting all cattywampus, going to go for the backside of the bus, launches it.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little bit more air than Blake Thompson, but I think Blake Thompson has a little bit more technicality and wow factor with his run so far.
Hold on a minute. Talk about technicality. He just did a donut and perfect transition onto the ramp. He's getting all crazy. He's on two wheels. Can he save it?
Wow, set down. Nice job setting that truck down back on all four BKT tires. He's done a great job here. And, putting it on the nose. Nice, brings it back down. Nice.
This run is insane, and I talk about one of the wow factors, and well, there you have it right there. He's into another wheelie. Gonna wheelie it up and over. And that's gonna be time. And I'm getting word it's a 38. Wildside is your freestyle winner. Let's go down to Chris Bialik.
I gotta say, I was saying all day long, all weekend long, I just wanted to freestyle on this track. I love the track. I love what they did with it. It just looked like a blast. I went out there, gave it my all, put that Wildside truck, sent it to the moon, did some crazy stuff with it. I hope the fans had fun. I can't wait to see y'all out in Edmonton for the last stop for Monster Truck Throwdown.
And here are the overall points here for Event 2. We got Chris Bialik taking overall in Wildside with 28 points. And just behind him is Tyler Richman in Rage with 23 points. Blake Thompson in Overboard, 21. Trevor Amos in Bad Company with 17. Mark Culinary in Avenger with 16 points. Travis Palm in Black Pro with 15 points. Trevor Michaelesco in Jester with 14. And rounding out at number 8, Fernando Martinez in Kraken with 10 points. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second to last event here for Monster Truck Militia. We are here in Gray Harbor Raceway in Elma, Washington for the Malicious Monster Truck Tour. We got an awesome stacked 8-truck lineup here with an awesome freestyle track, and I'm here joining the booth with the driver of Snakebite, Brandon Adam. And starting out the field, it's going to be Aaron Lurie in Identity Theft with 10 years of competition.
Next out here is Colin Kalona inside of Titan with 3 years of competition under his belt.
Yeah, Colin, a new name to the sport, and Cody Robertson, another new name in a wrecking machine with just 2 years of driving behind the wheel.
Next out here, we're going to have Juan Munoz in California Kid. Only been driving for 1 year, but damn, he's got a lot of good talent behind him.
Yeah, Juan Munoz, an awesome driver, and another awesome driver here is Austin Dahlgren, driving Jurassic Attack with 5 years of competition.
Next out, Devin Dawson, High Voltage, a really good competitor here to take the points lead with 9 years of competition.
And Vincent Ackert, the host of Monster Truck Militia, behind the wheel of Rockstar with 8 years of competition, looking to take a win here.
And last up here, we have Adrian Cooper in Reverse Racer with 2 years of competition. He's looking for that #1 spot in points.
And here we are, kicking off the semifinals. We got Adrian Cooper in Reverse Racer with 2 years of competition. He's going to be taking on a veteran to Rigs of Rods, Austin Dahlgren in Jurassic Attack. And it's going to come down here to who could take the better turns.
Right now, we're looking at a very even race right now. It looks like Dahlgren's actually keeping up there with Adrian. It's going to come down to this final jump, but Adrian's going to get it by about a truck length. What a win there for Adrian, the #1 qualifier. He's just going to soar over that ramp there, and he's going to make it to our final round.
Yeah, Adrian Cooper with a big win here against Austin Dahlgren in our next race of the semifinals. It's going to be Vincent Ackert and Rockstar, the host of Monster Truck Militia. He's going to be taking on Devin Dawson in High Voltage with 9 years of competition. These are two drivers who are very skilled here in racing, and it's going to come down once again who can take the better turns. Of course, Rockstar, shorter wheelbase truck, so maybe Devin Dawson, maybe a little bit of a disadvantage here.
And across the line, it's going to be Vincent with a really good win. He's going to make it to our final round, handling that Rockstar truck really well here. He's in contention for winning the title. And right now, we're going to be here for the final round of racing here in Elma. And look at Vincent. He is just taunting Adrian, playing some mind games before the finals. You could tell that this is going to be a great matchup. Colt, who do you got winning?
Yeah, you got these teammates here in the championship race. You got Reverse Racer. Of course, I think Reverse Racer has got to be the heavy favorite to win this race. Of course, Adrian, I believe he already has a win this season. But Vincent Ackert coming in, also trying to pick up a win here. Correction, Adrian has not picked up a win, but he's going to try to pick up his first win here right now. We got a one tire here from Adrian Cooper, I believe, and it's going to be Vincent Ackert taking the racing win here in Elma.
And right now, it looks like we're about to get a word here with Vincent Ackert. That was a spectacular racing win. Kind of got a lucky break there because Adrian had that penalty, but man, he still ran it nice and hard.
Alright, Monster Truck Militia fans, I'm here with the winner of racing, Vincent Ackert and Rockstar. Vinny, after your loss to Danny last week in the finals, how's it feel to come out with the win this week?
Man, I'll tell you what, it feels great. We're still working out the kinks in this truck, being it has a short wheelbase. We don't have, some of the advantages that these other trucks do, but we have some advantages in other aspects, and, this truck is great for tight tracks like this. And, my teammate, Reverse Racer, that long wheelbase, man, he was kicking around the track, but, a win's a win. He got me across the line, but, we got him in the technical way. So, a win's a win. That's all that matters. And the best part is I beat Titan in round one, and, Danny couldn't make it tonight, so, no hard feelings there. I don't have a plan for freestyle. We're just going to go out there and stomp on that loud pedal and hope this thing stays on all four wheels, and we end up with a freestyle one. We'll see, but we're going for the double down.
Absolutely. Well, you're the last guy left, so I expect to see some really good things. You had a pretty good run last week. I expect you to kick it up a notch this week, so Monster Truck Militia fans, stay tuned. Freestyle's coming up next.
And right now we're going to transition into the freestyle competition with Juan Munoz and the California Kid kicking things off here. And right now he's just saluting the crowd. He definitely wants to put on a show here. And Colt, what do you think we're going to see out of this run from Juan?
Juan Munoz, one of the more exciting drivers here to see in Malicious Monster Truck Tour. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting to see, honestly. He's a really unexpected driver. He really does whatever. He hits whatever's in front of him, and he just kind of sends it. But he's a really good driver and a really good competitor. And I'm really excited to see what he's going to do here in freestyle. I have no idea what to expect.
You see right now, he's going to fly over the bus stack with a lot of air. Juan picking things up already. He's definitely trying to redeem himself from that performance in racing. But right now, he's going for some nice cyclones, going to bring it to the backside of the racing lane. Kind of arcing over the jump into another nice wheelie. As that California Kid is known to do a lot of wheelies here. The truck is just set up beautifully. Just be able to pop the front two wheels up in the air. And right now, Juan is keeping his momentum high right now, stringing together a lot of great hits. This is looking like a really good run to kick things off.
Yeah, this truck's dialed and made just for Juan. And Juan has gotten used to this truck over the many events that he's ran with California Kid. And he's just doing a great job here in freestyle. He's got some great momentum, and he's going hit to hit, non-stop, not stopping whatsoever. And he's got some great momentum and great air and great technicality, and exactly what the judges are looking for here. Of course, the judges here are a little bit strict, so you really got to show off in freestyle, and you really got to stand out from the rest of the pack. But great run here. He's going over the camper here, and a nice job over the camper and onto wheels, brings it back.
Yeah, I mean, the judges are definitely going to be harsh, but look at the stoppie right now. Kwon, even though he's the first guy out here, I mean, he's just making a statement. He is just not going to let the judges just give him low scores for being out here first. He is trying to do everything to make sure that these other drivers don't have anything else to perform. And right now, he is just having a spectacular run. Oh my goodness, look at the somersault!
No, that's not a somersault. No, that's a Cali roll right there. A special Juan Munoz move right there just for the fans. First time he's been busting it out this season, and what a run. And scores coming in for Cali Kid. What are the scores, Brandon?
The score is going to be a 32 out of 40, a high score to kick things off. And right now we're going to go into some freestyle highlights. And right now we're going to see Aaron Lurie and the Identity Theft out here just making a statement. Look at the wheelie off of that.
Yeah, a little nitro slide there off the back of the chassis, and doesn't have the wheels on the ground. Awesome move right into a combo. Of course, these are some great highlights of Aaron Lurie, one of the better drivers in the field, and a great member on the sponsor's site, I guess you could say. And up and over, scores coming in.
And the score for Aaron was going to be a 20, and right now we're watching Colin Kalona and Titan just come out here and perform his freestyle run. And look at this, he was getting a little bit lopsided off of this bus stack, but he was able to bring it into a nice save. Gonna go over this car stack, popping it into a really nice wheelie, and then he was able to combo it over this van stack. And right now, I mean, Titan, Colin was just pulling up a pretty solid performance right now. Another nice wheelie, beautiful combination, but then right there, it was the end of the run, and the score was a 24 for Titan.
And next up is going to be Adrian Cooper in reverse racer with 2 years of competition. And coming out strong here, score to beat, of course, from Cali Kid, I believe, and some huge air from reverse racer and Adrian Cooper.
As we take a look at here, I mean, Adrian is just not one to hold back anything. As after losing in the finals, he was just going out there with vengeance. And look at this, look at the combo it showed, and it's a beautiful reverse save there for Adrian. Oh my goodness. I mean, safe to say he was just trying to bring all the wow factor he could to the table, and right there, the freestyle run ended for him, and the score for reverse racer was a 30.
And next up, the man himself, Vincent Ackert in Rockstar, coming out here, trying to take a freestyle win. He's starting it off with a nice moonwalk, putting it right into that little, I guess you could say, step-up ramp. And he's crossing it up here, first one to cross things up like that. And Vincent, a great freestyler here.
Right now, just look at this. Oh my goodness, that just caused a lot of damage to the truck. And the score for Vincent was a 29. And right now, we're just looking at Austin.
Oh man! This is he's an elite driver here in the field, and he's an awesome guy to compete with into a somersault. This man just does not know how to, keep this truck on all 4 tires. And he's doing a great job here on the ragged edge, And Austin Dahlgren, one of my favorite drivers to watch compete.
Right there, I think right here was when the run ended. They had to shut him off because of so much damage being done to the truck. And the score for Austin Dahlgren was a 31. And right now we're going to go into some full freestyle coverage here with Wrecking Machine's Cody Robertson. And right now he's just going over the racing lane. It looks like he tried to pop it into a bit of a stoppie, but just already hurting his momentum a little bit. And Cody, he has a really huge task ahead of him to take the lead out of California Kid. And let's just see what he has out here. Already he's going for a lot of nice air.
Yeah, he's got a great run going here. Of course, we watched some highlights of freestyle, and this guy, he's really coming out here as a new face to Rigs of Rods, I believe. I might be wrong there, but Cody Robertson, he's really been proving himself this season. And I've John Ward, yeah, he is a newer driver, but like I said, he's been really making a name for himself in Malicious. It's a tough field, and he's not really a name that stands out when you first look at the field, but when you watch him freestyle, you really think, wow, this kid could definitely be something big if he puts his mind and heart into driving on some monsters. And he's definitely going to try to come out here and pick up his first win in MTM, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do here.
Yeah, already we just saw that massive leap off of the bus stack. Right now, kind of going to over the step up. A nice stoppie right there. Good technical hit. The judges are definitely going to like that towards the scores. and he's going to go over this camper with some nice air. Once again, the criteria is for these drivers to have really good momentum, technicality, cover all of the floor, and of course have a well-durated freestyle run, filling the 2 minutes. Right there, kind of getting a little bit lopsided over the bus stack, and it looks like Cody's just kind of surviving right now, keeping the truck under control. A really good performance nonetheless.
Yeah, Cody Robertson coming out here strong, you know, trying to keep his momentum and trying to keep his freestyle, you know, intact. And he hasn't had any bad bobbles yet, which is a really, you know, lucky thing with how tough this track is. And he's crossing it up here, landing hard on the side. These, you know, his truck crew's done a great job with the truck, trying to keep it in one piece all season. And he's nice roll over there into a little barrel roll. And he's got a great run going, and that's going to end his run right there. Scores coming in for Cody. It's going to be a 34 for Cody Robertson.
And coming out next, we're going to have Devin Dawson, the high voltage. Again, one of the most experienced drivers we have in the lineup. And he is starting it off big with a massive sky wheelie off the backside of the racing lane. Devin Dawson, once again, he's in contention for taking the points lead. And, you know, he's not going to hold anything back in this freestyle run. He's going to go for a nice slap wheelie off of the camper, walking it out into the fan stack.
Yeah, current leader right now is Cody Robertson. And he's going to try to take out Cody in freestyle. I believe this is our last freestyle of the night. High voltage and Devin Dawson. And Devin Dawson, like I said, if there's any man that can take out Cody Robertson with that 34, it's Devin Dawson high voltage. This guy is so, you know, talented behind the wheel. And he's such a well-versed driver. And he can really handle this truck unlike anybody else. And I'm really excited to see what Devin can do here. He's a really, you know, veteran driver in the field. And a lot of drivers look up to him.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now, Devin is just zooming from one side of the speedway to the other. I mean, this is just really good flow that he has already. And look at the air. He's also getting a lot of good output in his hits, which is definitely going to reflect well on the scores. Really good combination there, stringing a lot of great hits together. Right there, going through the backside of the camper. You haven't really seen a lot of drivers do that. He's going to go over to the step up with some more nice air. I mean, it is just full throttle action here from Devin.
Yeah, Devin Dawson, you know, you can take the brake pedal off of his truck and he'd still be able to put up a, you know, A+ freestyle. You know, this guy's coming out. Great job so far, crossing it up over that little berm, I guess you could call it, right into the car stack, into a combo move, and right into a wheelie, and right into the next obstacle. You know, there's not a lot of ramps on this track, but he's really making this track work. And right into Cyclone Donuts, and I think that might be the end of it right there. I'm not sure. Nope, he's going to keep going here in high voltage. Rocking the house here.
You gotta say, that momentum donut was just insane, and he's gonna arc it over the racing lane. Oh my goodness. This is probably gonna end it right there, and yes, it will. And the score is coming in for Devin Dawson. He's gonna take the lead as the last freestyler.
Happy to get the freestyle and overall points win here at Grays Harbor Raceway. Didn't quite get the racing results we wanted, but the truck stayed with me in freestyle no matter what moves I threw at it. I might have even stolen a move my teammate Aaron Lurie unfortunately didn't get to do in his run. But now, we're just looking forward to Arizona to continue its momentum and get our way to the finals in Charlotte and win us a championship.
Get ready, because Monster Truck Malicious starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in Medford, Oregon for the toughest Monster Truck Tour finale. And I tell you what, I know I'm excited. These jumps here in Medford are absolutely massive. We got a backflip ramp, and you know what? Tensions are rising as Tyler May is only 1 point behind our points leader, Brandon Adam. And you know what? We had the chance to go down with Tyler May before the show.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I mean, you know, we've had a tough and awesome tour, you know, all season long. It all comes down to this. In this event, we'll pick the top 4 to determine, you know, who moves on to the special event Charlotte. But man, to the people out there, I just want to say that, you know, anything can happen on any given day. So you're going to be in for one hell of a show tonight.
And we're going to kick off round 1 racing with Brandon Adam, your points leader in Snakebite, taking on Magnus Berkeley and Rockwell Red. Colt, who you got for this race?
You know, I got to go with Brandon Adam. You know, he's really been making a name for himself in Rigs of Rods. You know, he's been doing an awesome job in other leagues. And here we are in MTM for the final stop. And wow.
Rockwell's in the lead, going to the final turn as Brandon Adams undefeated in racing. No longer is Rockwell Red. Takes out Brandon Adam in round 1.
What an upset. Brandon Adams' streak has been broken finally in the last stop here for Toughest Monster Truck Tour.
What an insane upset. That's got to be the biggest upset of the season. I'm stumbling my words because that was insane. We got Buckshot, Max Halpert, Kevin for Seth Holloway taking on Alex Furlow, Vendetta.
Seth Holloway, one bad fast racer, taking on No Face Furlow and Vendetta. But Alex Furlow is keeping up so far. They're coming down to the final turn.
And it's going to be Vendetta taking the win over Max Halpert and Buckshot. What a win for Alex. And, you know, I got to tell you, Max is going to throw down for Freestyle. And it is time for a semifinal matchup. Alex Furlow and Vendetta taking on Magnus Berkeley and Rockwell Red.
You know, if Alex Furlow can take this win here, that's definitely going to be a big moment for him in Rigs of Rods. I don't believe he's had many big wins, but this would definitely be the biggest one of his career.
And to the line, it's going to be Vendetta by 2 truck lengths. Rockwell Red coming in hot, but it's not going to be enough. Alex Furlow moving on to the final round, and he's either going to face one of these 2 guys. He's either going to be facing Tyler May and Bigfoot or Jack Merkel in Quad Chaos. Last semifinal round matchup.
Jack Merkel, another big name. Tyler May.
Man.
Oh, man, that's going to cause some building damage right there. Tyler May looks like it's going to be an easy, clean win here to get to the championship race if he can finish off his pass.
And it is to note, Brandon Adam, your points leader, lost in round 1, and Tyler is only 1 point off that lead, but it's safe to say Tyler has moved way past Brandon Adam, and it is time for your final round. The last championship round of the toughest Monster Truck Tour regular season, and these guys are fired up, ready to rock and roll. They want this win more than anyone else, and we will have a new racing champion for the toughest Monster Truck Tour. Colt, I don't know who I have, but I want to hear who you got.
Now, you know, Alex Furlow, one step closer to getting a huge victory in his career. The boyhood dream is maybe coming true here in the championship race for the toughest Monster Truck Tour here in Jackson County Expo Center. Let's see who's going to take it here in the championship race.
Bigfoot off the line, and it is a dead heat so far. Bigfoot in the first half, going in the final half of the race. Bigfoot hits the wall.
And to the final, Alex Furlow with a tear in his eye has won the championship race here.
And Alex Furlow is your final toughest Monster Truck Tour racing champion. Luckily, this guy, you know, a man of few words, he's not going to have a word with us, but, you know, what a win, Colt. Look at this beautiful truck. You know, I got to say, Alex Furlow threw it down, and he's our last racing winner of the regular season. And you gotta think this guy's gonna go big at the MTM World Finals 1. But it's time for Freestyle. We're wasting no time. Brandon Adam having to go out first because of his performance in racing. Colt, take it away.
Yeah, Brandon Adams kicking things off with the big sky wheelie to start us off here. You know, this is an interesting floor. We've never had a track where you go inside and outside for racing thus far for MTM. So this is really a unique stop, and I believe this is the first time we visited this venue for Sim Monsters. So MTM out here making history. Brandon Adam out here making history with that amazing racing streak he's had all season. So let's see what he can do here in freestyle.
You know, this is the first time the toughest Monster Truck Tour has a backflip ramp or an 8-pack. So these drivers, this is more like a mini stadium than anything. So you know, they've been in tight quarters the whole season. You know, they've been dealing with only 3 jumps. Now they're dealing with, you know, like 6. And plus a backflip ramp. You know, some of these drivers don't know how to approach this backflip. But Brandon Adam with a bicycle, that's something you wouldn't be able to see earlier this season.
Yeah, this is the, you know, like, you would not expect that move to be pulled out in this venue. And holy crap.
Another move you wouldn't expect. A transfer.
I'm speechless from that. That was awesome.
That was insane. And, you know, Brandon Adam, what a perfect guy to set the bar. And you know what? We're going to go down to the scores here in a second with Colt, but I'm excited to hear those scores because this guy is putting on a performance, and this run will definitely last a while. I'm pretty sure that he's going for the backflip. Can he land it?
Well, he landed
Yes, he will.
Nice job.
Not clean, but he got it.
But either way, a great way to, you know, end your freestyle. This has been a great freestyle. It's going to be hard to beat with the rest of these drivers here, so good luck to them. Scores coming in.
Oh, man, he's not done yet.
This is just for the fans, I believe. Man, this is an awesome freestyle.
What are those scores?
Scores coming in. It's going to be a 32 to kick things off here, freestyle, here at Jackson County Expo Center.
And we're going to take a look at some freestyle highlights, starting off with Max Halpert and Buckshot, who's the sub for Seth Holloway. Max had a great run, really threw down for these fans. And, you know, Max is very experienced, you know, former Blue Thunder driver of WRA. So this guy, you know, has a big seat to fill being Seth Holloway. But he definitely delivered as we watch him go for the backflip ramp. Sadly, did not get it as clean as Brandon Adam. He comes up short, but he still lands it. And we're going to go around and Colt those scores.
That was a 30 for Max Halpert. But next up is Jack Merkel and Quad Chaos, that 4x4. You know, he's coming out here. He's got a big score to beat from Brandon Adam and Snakebite. But if any man can beat him, it's going to be the, you know, veteran himself, Sidewall Man. Oh my God! Huge wreck.
And, you know, I don't think we even need to look at the scores after that run. And look at this, 7 for Marcelo Mendoza. It's Adam Boyne. Look at this, gets it on 2, sets it back down, throws it in reverse. You know, that transmission's got to be hot. Another huge transfer from Twisted Addiction. We've seen it earlier from Snakebite Brandon Adam. And, you know, Adam had a great run up until this point, and this was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, coming with the score of a 16. But next up's Magnus Berkland and Rockwell Red. A very unique truck to the circuit. You know, I'm super excited to see what Magnus can do here. This is the last event for these drivers to really show themselves. So they're all going to be, you know, giving it their all in this event.
You know, he did have a good run, but he ended it right here. Colt, what were those scores? Wreck of the season right there.
Yeah, that's coming in with a 22. Another hard wreck here. You know, they're really destroying their trucks here for this event.
And we're going to some full freestyle action. As you know, the damage report on Rockwell Red was a mile-long list, broke 4-link bars, sway bars, you know, third members, you name it. That truck is wadded up. But what is Chadwick Deerfoot going for? The Beard Man.
I was waiting for you to say it. The Beard Man. You know, he's been doing reverses all season. This has got to be his best one. There we go. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of meeting this man in person, in real life, and he's such a, you know, a nice, kind soul, and he's a great driver. And, you know, I'm always rooting for Chadwick when he's out there in freestyle. You know, Chadwick always keeping calm, keeping cool and collected, and he's always a big threat for freestyle.
And you know, that beard made him fearless, as we said last time in South Haven, and Chadwick's proven that with air like that. I mean, Chadwick, probably the most technical driver in the field, and I know that's what he strives to be each and every time he steps on the freestyle floor with his truck. So, you know, Chad really knows how to drive the truck, and you never know what Chad's going to do, whether it be reverse moves, you know, moonwalks, you name it. This guy has it under his hat.
Wheelies like that. This guy is such an unexpected driver. Scored a beats of 32 from Brandon Adam.
Man.
Throwing it into a wheelie there, right into the combo move, and
Oh,
right onto
wow.
the front wheels.
Perfect.
Beautiful textbook. Moonwalking it. Still moonwalking it. That was awesome. Chadwick Deerfoot throwing in some moves that we haven't really seen yet, or moves that we have seen that are just cleaner and better than everybody else.
As he's getting into some trouble, put in reverse. Whoa.
Man.
Like a mid-air pirouette thing. Chadwick pulling out all the stops here. Wow.
You know, thankfully Chad knows how to use reverse. We've seen that so far, and it saved him right there in freestyle. He's on the ragged edge here, but he's also calm, cool, and collected, like I said. So he's kind of got a really good technical, you know, exciting freestyle going for these fans, and the fans are digging it.
He's got that cheetah shifter so he can slam that thing in reverse. He's going for the backflip.
My God!
Oh, yeah, that's
Ouch.
going to end it.
And that's going to be a 34, your new leader in freestyle, Chadwick Deerfoot and Dirt Crew.
And this guy could quite possibly walk away with the toughest Monster Truck Tour Points Championship. Tyler May and Bigfoot.
Yeah, if you had told me at the beginning of the season Tyler May would take the championship win, I wouldn't have believed you. I really had my money on other drivers such as Brandon Adam. But the thing with Tyler May, he's such a consistent driver. He's consistent every event, never messes up. You know, he's always good in racing, always good in freestyle, and you know, he never does anything too risky.
And this guy is the team captain. And shades of Chadwick Deerfoot there. I guess he's learning from his other series members. But, you know, this guy is the team captain, Colt, and I got to disagree with you. I think Tyler was definitely one of my picks to take the championship, as this guy made points championships to his name on Sim Monsters, but I think he's going to have to pick it up.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick it up a little bit here. Some huge air right there. That's going to help him out. You know, we're looking at freestyle for the overall freestyle. We're not looking at, you know, tads and, you know, little snippets from the freestyle. The whole thing is what the fans are going to be judging here. And there's some really tough judges here, so they're really going to have to, you know, he's really going to have to surprise them with something new like that. That was awesome.
Pulling a stop really out in these tight headquarters is no easy task, but Tyler May, you know, this guy's super experienced, and I talked to Tyler. This guy plays on keyboard, and he plays cross-handed, which is absolutely insane. So, you know, he's been doing it for over 10 years. This guy's driving cross-handed right now, which is, I don't know how he does it, but kudos to Tyler, man, because he's throwing down a hell of a run right now.
Yeah, if you ask any person on Sim Monsters, old or new, all the way from like Josh Dig Rhodes to Steve Harlow, don't know who this guy is. This is such a well-known name and driver on the field. Nice save. Awesome
What a
save there.
This
Like I was
might
saying,
just take the lead.
it's such a well-known driver, and his score's coming in. No, he's still going here, actually. My fault.
Jim
Reverser.
right there.
Holy crap. Talking about taking a risk.
Oh, up
Right
on
into
two.
the next move. Holy crap. Really picking it up here in the final few
And I think
seconds.
he's going to end it with a donut. What a run from Tyler May and Bigfoot.
First coming in, it's going to be a 35. It's going to be your new leader, Tyler May and Bigfoot.
Tyler May proving that you don't need a backflip to win or to take the lead. He hasn't won yet because he has one truck left, Alex Frillo and Vendetta. And I'm getting word we may have a special treat for you guys. So that will be exciting to see. As he's already having the backup, that's not looking good, Cole.
Yeah, he might have a little turning issue going on here. That was unlike Alex Frillo to do that. You haven't really seen that, but the good thing is he was quick and he was thoughtful with the way he got the truck around. And that's not going to hurt him too much, but it hurt him just a little bit.
And, you know, this guy really just knows to put the pedal to the metal. As I have received word that Tyler May is now your points champion. Brandon Adam can't come back, but Vendetta is over.
Oh my god.
And that's going to be the end. Tyler May is also your freestyle champion because this won't take the lead.
It's going to get an 11.
Hold on a minute. I'm hearing rumbling from the pits. And we have an encore. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking. Let's sit back and enjoy the encore.
first of all, to the fans, I'd like to say, thank you for coming out and supporting us for all this time. Hopefully we've been able to put on a good show for each and every single one of you. Oh my goodness, it's been an awesome tour. So many, ups and downs, challenges, tough racing layouts, great freestyles. I mean, what more can you ask for? Yeah, what more can you ask for? And so far, and as of right now, we are now getting prepared for our team to represent Monster X Tour in the World Finals at Charlotte. For that, I'd like to ask Magnus and Brandon, like, what do you guys think of this tour?
I think it's been real fun. I had a real good time. Been some great events.
I gotta say, man, this season was just awesome. I mean, I had a lot of good dominance early on. I mean, it sucks that I had to kind of fall apart here in this last event, but still, this was just really fun. And I can't wait for the World Finals, man. This is gonna be awesome.
Indeed, it will. And we're gonna have our team come together and put a great strategy to come forward and to represent Toughest / Monster X Tour and hopefully take out a win for our tour. It's gonna be awesome.